Are you crazy? Or are you just mad?
Hello. And welcome to the Mad Musicians Against Depression podcast, where we discuss the latest news, research and hot topics surrounding mental health. I'm Thomas Maher, and I'm joined in studio by my beautiful co-host, award-winning singer, songwriter and presenter, Indiraa.
Oh,
Indiraa! Did you do that again? What disgusting you are. Huh? Is that you?
No, it's not.
You bent down to tie your laces again.
Oh, don't stop
You
it.
did, didn't you?
No, I didn't. I'm a lady, I am.
Yeah, you're a lady, Indiraa, yeah. Well,
Yeah.
that's open to interpretation, I think, really, isn't it? It's one of those things.
Things.
Welcome, Indiraa, to episode 48 of the Mad Podcast, season 2. Yes, how are you?
I'm fine.
Are you?
Yeah.
Fine, or are you Indiraa?
I'm fine and dandy.
Dandy.
Dandy's my surname, yeah. Fine and dandy, Indiraa.
Dandy Nirvia.
Yeah.
Yeah, do you know him?
Yeah.
Who is he?
I don't know.
Yeah, I thought you lied again.
You know what?
You come on this
I wanna
podcast
ask
especially
you-
to talk crap, don't you?
Yeah, well, I just want to ask you, when you say it's a summary, does that mean I only read it in the summer?
Well, you can't. That means you can't read it today because even though it's 3rd of
spring.
June, it's not really good weather, is it? Not very summery out there at all, is it?
No. Is it spring or summer now?
Summer, June.
Okay.
Yeah, and I've got my hay fever, as you can hear. It's bad.
Yeah.
Bad.
I told
bad.
you not to go and tumble in the hay.
But I
It's
didn't.
your fault.
I didn't tumble in the hay.
You
I didn't
did
do,
too.
I didn't do nought.
Oh.
I didn't do nought. So you got a new goat on the farm today?
Yeah, I got a goat called Mooch after me.
It wasn't called Mooch. It's called something else.
No, it's called Mooch.
No, I heard another name being bandied
Dotty.
about. Dotty. Is it Dotty or is it Mooch?
Well, I call it Mooch and
Someone else called
someone
it
else
Dotty.
calls it Dotty. Yeah.
Yeah, so is it Dotty Mooch? Mooch Dotty or just Mooch?
It's up to
It's
up to the
Mooch, isn't
people.
it?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's Mooch, that's what it is.
Yeah, because you named me Mooch, so I named the goat Mooch.
Yeah, exactly.
Because I'm the goat, greatest of all time.
Well, you look like one with your beard and your big, rounded, square eyes, like alien eyes. And
I've
the
got
tail,
nice eyes.
waggly
Everyone
tail,
says I've got nice
tufts
eyes.
of fur.
Yeah, I've got a beard and horns.
Goatee.
Yeah, and horns and stuff. Yeah.
Well, you're like a devil, really.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I know he's arrived today because your other goat, Indy, was alone because the one goat died and she needed a companion.
Yeah, Billy.
Billy
but the
died.
other person calls Billy Gary, so it's a bit
I
confusing.
see. Right. Billy the bloater.
Billy
Is it-
Bloater, yeah.
Billy bloater.
Yeah.
Billy the bloater. So anyway, we got great. That's we're all happy about that. So now we got happiness on the farm. We can't even say love is in the bloom because they're two females.
Yeah,
There could
but
be
you know,
lesbian
at least,
goats.
no, but they get on really well, which is good considering she got off the trailer and they immediately kind of bonded.
She's not trailer trash, is she?
No.
But she's okay.
She's
not
good.
A jippo goat?
No.
No, she's just proper goat.
She's very sweet. She's
Good.
got one big dot on one side.
That's why they wanted to call her Dotty.
Yeah, but and the rest
Snotty.
of hers has is really pretty, but she's just got one really spherical dot on one
sweet.
side. Spherical.
Lovely. So
Yeah.
there was an Elton update. People want to know about the pup
Yeah,
dates.
so Elton
had something
is
today,
now
didn't he?
weighing. He's put on.
1
he's put
kg, I
it-
believe,
Yeah, and
since his last appointment.
I think more than that. No.
He said today, Agatha said 1 kg.
Oh, okay. And he had his shot today, and he looked all vulnerable and
Is that a
sad.
ginger shot?
No, not a ginger. He looked all vulnerable and sad.
Oh.
And, yeah, and then Agatha, when he was having his oral vaccine, she was like, "Okay, I'll hold him and all that." When it came to giving him the shot, she gave me the dog and ran away.
Oh, God.
Yeah, she's really tough, our Ags.
She is, yeah. She is.
Yeah,
Tough
so-
to crack that one, isn't she?
Yeah, and then it was left to me to hold him while he went, "Eep," and that was it. He didn't really feel anything.
No, he makes a bit of a racket, anyway, when you pick him up.
He's
That's
cute.
it. He is cute. Little smelly Welton.
Yeah, smells.
He's a cutie
Elton,
boy.
yeah.
Yes. So anyway, onwards and upwards, we have articles today, don't we? What's your title of your article?
Mine is does depression alter our personality?
That's a good one, isn't it?
Nothing wrong with my personality. I'm not different any day. I'm not different.
She says.
I am very different.
The one who calls her goat mooch.
Day.
So mine is contrary to common stereotypes. No, it's not. Mine is military service and depression.
Oh my goodness me.
That's a good one,
sad one. Yeah, but a good one.
Is it? You haven't heard it yet?
No, I mean it's sad about, all the stuff they go through.
Well, let's find out, shall we?
Yeah, go for it.
Okay. Contrary to common stereotypes, a recent study published in BMJ Military Health suggests that military service may actually protect against depression.
Oh.
There you go. Yeah, that stumped you, didn't it? Analysing data from nearly 26,000 participants in the US National Health and Nutrition Examination Survey 2011 to 2023, researchers found that individuals with military experience had a 23% lower risk of depression compared to civilians. There you go. You weren't expecting that, were you?
What about PTSD?
Well, there you go. When it comes to that, the study indicates that while military life includes stressors like combat and separation from loved ones, it may also foster personal growth and resilience, contributing to better mental health outcomes. However, the research also highlights specific groups within the military who are higher risk. Female service members and those who are single or divorced face significantly increased risks of depression. Conversely, higher income levels and normal blood pressure were associated with reduced depression risk. These findings challenge prevailing narratives about military service and mental health, suggesting that the structured environment and camaraderie of military life might offer protective benefits against depression. Interesting, isn't it? It's interesting. You're talking about PTSD, but that obviously that stems from adverse experiences in combat, isn't it?
Yeah.
Prolonged exposure to it.
And contrary to people's belief, everyone does not suffer from PTSD when they go to war.
Of course.
Yeah.
Of course they don't. Absolutely don't. Otherwise you'd have not many thousands of people coming back very severely damaged back into society. So that's an interesting one. Yeah, that was one I found and I thought, that is interesting.
Yeah,
so it is. What have you got, Farouz? You said
I have got, does depression alter our personality? Temporary shifts. During depressive episodes, individuals often experience increased neuroticism. Yeah, heightened dependency on others and deeper introspection. God, that sounds like me all the time. So I mean, this is temporary shifts. So reversibility, post-recovery, most people's personalities revert to their pre-depression state, indicating that these changes are not permanent. That sounds like me as well. When I'm back to normal now. So I've really gone back to me, haven't I?
Yeah, you have. You flipped like a coin in a toss.
Yeah, I know. Whatever. Social confidence. Some evidence suggests that lingering decrease in social confidence after a depressive episode, though this isn't universally observed. Yeah, but I guess even that's kind of temporary and you go back, don't you, if you do lose your confidence a bit. The study found no support for the scar hypothesis, which says that depression leaves lasting changes on personality traits. Personality as a risk factor, traits like high neuroticism, characterized by emotional instability and negative emotions, may increase vulnerability to depression. Well, I guess that's kind of obvious, right?
Yeah, well, they are stating some facts now that we would consider
implications. Understanding that depression's impact on personality is largely temporary can be reassuring. There you go. It's emphasis that importance of seeking treatment and support, knowing that one's core personality remains intact and can even emerge stronger post-recovery. That's reassuring, that you still remain your same self and then it can come back even better than before.
Of course
so there you go. Absolutely. Stay tuned for more insights on mental health and well-being in our upcoming episodes. Yeah. Well, I think this is interesting because whenever you do go through an episode of depression due to certain things, you always think, oh my God, I'm going down again, I'm never going to get better, blah, blah, blah. But it's not true because, like you say, it's sometimes indicative of just the weather patterns. They can make you go down, and then the sun comes out and you're like, you know? Yeah, so I think people with depression always worry that when they're out of it, oh my God, this will bring it back. Oh, that'll bring it back, you know.
Well, you can catastrophize or you can have health anxiety.
Yeah, and I think it's just accepting that it's a transient situation.
Well, health anxiety has become a term since pandemic now anyway. So that's another psychological term.
I wanted to ask you, since we're here, what is the new COVID now? What is happening here? Because I hear that COVID's going rampant again. What's going on?
There's a new strain of it. And it's apparently more contagious, transmittable than previous versions of it.
What
but it may not be as severe. Because apparently for viruses, the more transmittable they get, they're less severe. That's how they become more transmissible. That's what I understand. So I don't know. But apparently there is a new strain around.
So if anybody does know anything about it, do contact us and let us know so we know what's going on.
Yeah, and make sure to wear your mask.
Yeah, not when you're...
Where's your mask, by the way?
Huh?
Where's your mask?
I have a mask on. It just looks exactly like me.
That's you with your mask on?
Yeah.
Please keep it on, will you?
Am I that beautiful? Oh, thank you. You're so sweet. Aww.
It's like a filter, like a filter with all the bells and whistles. So it is.
You know, he may pretend he doesn't like me, but actually he does. He thinks I'm the best thing since sliced bread.
Oh, you are. Of course you are. I'm only kidding, aren't I?
Anti what?
Aren't I? You're anti.
You're
anti-gravity.
What? Oh, he's floating up on the ceiling again,
I'm floating
guys.
again, so I am. I'm a floater.
God, will you come down now? We've got to finish this show.
Come down from your eucalyptus tree, will you?
We've got to finish the show now. Stop it.
Yeah, we have. So now we have a dee.
Listen, we're trying to harmonise this for the last God knows how many months, and it's just not happening.
Yeah, we're not really in harmony. We're not in sync at all, are we?
No.
One more time. 2, 3, 4.
What do you think?
No.
No, I mean, is there a harmony going on?
There's not a harmony there. It's only an octave.
Okay.
All right. There we go. Scientists reveal truth behind UFO spotted in major city with cryptic message.
Which major city?
We're going to find out, aren't we?
Oh, hurry up.
Oh, it says it crashed in Buga, Colombia. This is going all over Facebook and all the social media platforms and all the mainstream newspapers. It's going on for a while now. So I just picked this up in the Metro paper. I picked it up from. Scientists have weighed in on a sphere of metal-like material that some have dubbed to be a UFO with a cryptic message to humanity.
Ooh.
Yeah. The object allegedly was spotted zigzagging in the sky over the Colombian city of Buga before landing in March. Do you know that the majority of major UFO sightings and events
are always in South America?
Happen in March.
Why? Because all you crazy UFOs come out.
Yeah, there you go.
You aliens, yeah.
While there is no evidence that the object seen flying in non-traditional ways, the same as the one recovered on the ground, a team of scientists have been analysing it. It's like that hole in the ground. Remember in Boreham Wood? The police were all around. Did you saw that?
No.
They were just looking into it. The team used AI to decipher symbols inscribed on the sphere, which they have likened to ancient scripts.
I knew you'd say that.
Researchers have translated the symbols to read. So I hate when they make mistakes in their transcripting here. To read, the origin of birth through union and energy in the cycle of transformation, meeting point of unity, expansion and consciousness, individual consciousness. This is what was deciphered from it.
Wow, that's a lot to write on one spacecraft, right?
Well, say when it's spacecraft, it's just like an orb. It's a metal orb. Sphere. It's interesting. You can see a picture of it here. We interpret it as a message to humanity, encouraging a collective shift in consciousness to help Mother Earth, especially considering the current issues with pollution and environmental decline. they said. Never mind all the wars that are going on, right?
I know.
But one unidentified aerial phenomena, UAP researcher Dr. Julia Mossbridge is sceptical that the object is actually UFO or of alien material. The sphere itself seems kind of like an art project created by humans.
Oh no, not again.
Who is a cognitive neuroscientist, told Fox News recently. Oh, somebody has to disagree with you. Come on, that's life. Right? If an artist is doing this, why is that? Well, I think it's partly the same reason. It's because we're learning that we don't understand what's in our skies or our waters, and there's something going on that's essentially bigger than us. She pointed out the lack of concrete evidence to show that the object observed in the sky is the same as the one found on the ground. But a radiologist who studied the sphere, Dr. Jose Luis Velasquez, is not discounting it is alien in nature, given that it did not have giants or wells that are signs of human production. So this is made
so it's just smooth.
Exactly. So what exactly? Mm-hmm. It is of artificial origin in that it shows no evidence of welding, and its internal structure is composed of high density elements, he said.
How did he see inside?
Radar. They use they can use that testing equipment. More testing is needed to establish its origin. Regardless of the truth behind the sphere, Mossbridge, who attended a congressional hearing on UAPs on May 1st, said that humans may soon have to reckon with the possibility of alien life. We're entering a time when we are starting to recognise as humans we don't have the control that we thought we had over everything, she said. Very interesting. I'm going to show you a picture of the sphere.
Doobie, doobie,
so you can see for yourself.
Doobie.
Yeah, it looks quite cool, I have to say. Look at it, look.
Wow.
Yeah, it looks quite fascinating, isn't it?
Small.
It's very small enough, and it's very smooth. Like I said, there's no welding, there's no plates, there's nothing. It's just like created. Almost like it was 3D created.
So what, they sent it to take stuff in, not, They send it from another planet to what? To
probably
study ours, or?
Probably reconnaissance, probably. Probes.
Yeah.
Usually probes. Or just send us a message to decipher it. They probably knew we could decipher it now with AI. They're obviously keeping up with our technological advances, seeing where we are. And now they know we can decipher things like that. So they're probably sending down probes and messages, giving us subtle messages.
Are any of you out there aliens? If you are, can you contact us, please? Because we really want to know a little bit more about your planets and stuff.
Well, yeah, we want to know a lot of things about a lot of things. A lot about a lot of things.
Anyone out there?
Hello?
Is there anyone out there?
Funny Farm calling space, come in. Funny Farm calling space.
Funny Farm calling aliens out in space.
E.T. Can you hear me?
Yeah, can you hear us?
Extra testicle. Oh no, that's not what it is. Extraterrestrial. Yeah. Can you hear me?
Yeah.
Come for a cup of green tea.
How sad. What is green about everything that's...
Well, it's not green. Actually, they're grey, aren't they? Mostly described.
Yeah, they're always silvery grey. So what is that? I think Martians are green, right?
I know. They're typically exemplified as that. That's how we calibrate them in our minds as to be green. Because I think all the old movies, Steven Spielberg and all this kind of thing. Well, although E.T. was grey. But Steven Spielberg did say, when he was interviewed on the UFO channel, he said that everything he did was scripted, was like on anecdotal evidence about aliens, about the colour of aliens, what the greys and what the ships may look like, technology, how they would move and stuff like that. So he tried to follow kind of evidence.
I want to be an alien.
Well, you look like one. You're partly on the way to... Is it the big
orbs for my eyes and the big smooth head with no hair on it?
And the horns are not natural, are they? So it's quite alien to us.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah.
I've got no nose either, do I?
That's even better. I mean, that looks very alien.
Yeah, and no ears either.
Well, you've got kind of pig's ears.
No, I don't.
You have kind of pig's ears. So that's, again, a little bit different, isn't it?
Yeah, okay.
So you're talking about being alien, about being different. That's the kind of the whole kind of thing.
So now they know what I look like. So I can't go... I can disguise anywhere. I'll have to disguise, otherwise they know it's me.
If you want to be an alien, you're going to have to go in disguise, aren't you?
Yeah, that's true.
Because where else are you going to be? They come from the skies.
From disguise, in disguise. Oh gosh, you're so clever.
I am, yeah.
He is very clever, is he not?
I'm even wearing clogs, look.
They're actually sliders, but never mind.
We'll call them clogs.
Sliding clogs.
Clogs, yeah, sliding clogs. Yeah. So anyway, you may get your wish one day, who knows. But anyway, we got a nice space here on the farm from the land. They're big ships.
Okay.
A mothership even.
My mother has a ship.
She has. That's how she got you here.
Oh, okay.
And she dropped you off. She abandoned you.
No, she didn't.
She said, I'm not having that thing. You must be joking me. Someone else can look after that.
That's so true. I was a really cute baby.
Yeah.
I was too.
No, you weren't.
I was.
Oh, no, I saw a picture. You were very cute. Yeah, you are. Yeah, you were. You were. So anything else you want to tell our lovely, patient, tolerant listeners before we wrap this one up?
No, just that we'll see you next week.
We've got a very special edition coming up for our 50th half a century.
Yeah.
We've got a special guest coming on who's going to talk about her life living with a narcissist husband and how she went through years of hell with her family and how she managed to get away from him and the struggle she had to do that.
Yeah.
It was a long process, a lot of pain, a lot of financial burden, suffering. But she managed to do it, and she's got a great story to tell, so we're going to have her on for that.
Yeah, very good, and she's a lovely lady, I have to say.
So everyone look forward to that. That's going to be our 50th, half a century already. Can you believe it?
Yeah.
Number 50.
I've stuck with you for, God.
Oh,
somebody help me.
Well, if everyone's tried, psychiatrists can't help you, psychologists can't help you. Yeah.
No. But I'm really good at
You are very good. You've been going to the Buddhist temple and everything, haven't you?
Yeah, I'm in a good place.
When are you going again?
I'm going in Japan because I'm going to Japan and I have a day at a Buddhist temple and a lecture and everything. Yeah.
But you've been going to
Hemel Hempstead. Yeah, it's lovely.
That's a nice place.
I'm dying for you to
enjoy
come
going
with me.
to. Yeah, I'm going to go there for sure. But you enjoy that, right?
Yeah, I really, really enjoy it. Yeah, it's really good.
So anyone looking for a bit of peace and quiet and tranquility and just to introspect and find those quiet moments within yourself, maybe look deeper inside and maybe find something out about yourself that you didn't.
And you know, if anyone feels like there's no way out when they've got problems with anything, it could be addictions, it could be, anything at all. There is a way out because I found it and I stayed out, a switch does flip in your brain when you actually find yourself, and you find you're so much at peace and you realize what life is really like, being at peace.
Exactly.
And I never knew for a very long time what it was like to just feel peace. And I do now. I feel happiness, peace. I don't feel anger, which is great.
Yeah.
I mean, no one goes through life not being a bit irritable here and there. Like if something happens, you say, oh, God, this person really annoys me. But then you just say, you know what? What would life be like if we didn't have all this,
Of course.
Anyway.
Well, yeah, exactly. That's one. That's when we die, we'll maybe find out all the answers to all those things. But in the meantime, your message is go find your peace.
Yes.
Because it's out there.
Yes, it is.
Exactly.
Absolutely.
On that note, we shall wrap it up.
And say bye.
Well, folks, on that note, that's where we're going to leave it for today. Hope you've enjoyed the show as much as we have, and we look forward to bringing you more of the latest news and hot topics surrounding mental health on our next show. Remember, new episodes of the Mad Podcast drop every Sunday at 6 p.m. Episodes are available to listen to on Spotify, Apple Music, and of course, the Musicians Against Depression website, an online toolbox that contains a wealth of information, essential reading, and links relating to mental health. As always, if you or someone you know would like to join the conversation, either in studio or remotely, email us at musiciansagainstdepression@gmail.com or visit the MAD website at www.musiciansagainstdepression.uk for further info. All links, including social media, are provided in the show notes. And remember, no problem in life is insurmountable, and help is just a conversation away. Until the next time, from myself and the wonderful Indiraa,
Take care.